So Alex, you were 13 years old when you moved to the Rafa Nadal Academy, is that right?
Yes, that's
13.
correct.
So you've been there for 5 years already.
For 5 years, yes.
Yeah. I think that made all the difference for you, no? Like your game and everything. Just being there, just the environment of winning, championship mentality, the coaches. So for you, that worked, right?
Yeah, I felt that it was very important for me. When they reached out, it was the opportunity of a lifetime for me. And, growing up here, and of course I would compete some tournaments internationally, but when I look back and the way I've come from competing in Palawan or Cebu or, to being all over the world, it's nice to look back on my journey, although it's still the big sorry, inside joke. Anyway, sorry, nawala ako.
No, because being in the Nadal Academy.
The opportunity was an opportunity of a lifetime, and they really were the ones who developed my game. To have this exposure and being exposed to this professionalism, I think it was, they gave me a lot of opportunities, to be able to have the facilities, to have the connections with my coaches and the physios there. And of course, the people there are very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
So from the start, I was very, very, very excited to be able to be there, to stay there, and really submerge myself in tennis.
Yeah. You're only 18 years old, so technically this is your last year as a junior, if you were still competing as a junior, right?
Yeah.
But you're already a professional. The professional mindset, being a professional tennis player, what's the difference? How did you switch? Because I remember even your mom saying one time at the US Open when I had an interview with you and I said, "Oh, Tita, I'm so sorry, I have to interview her at 10 in the morning and she just finished her match." No, this is part of her job. She's a professional.
Yeah.
So this being a professional tennis player, how difficult is it, and what's the difference of being a pro and a junior tennis player?
Well, now, of course, tennis is my passion. It's what I love to do. But now I also have to look at it as a job, like my mom said. So there are responsibilities that, sometimes you don't really want to do, but then it comes with the tennis. It's not just on court. So it's not just during the matches that my mentality has changed. It's also after, before, the routines.
Yeah.
So now I have super long routines before and after the matches.
Okay.
Yeah. And of course, during those intense moments is where I'm still trying to switch my mentality. Of course, it's already improved a lot, but I think when you're a junior, you're less mature. As a junior, during the matches, maybe you'll get mad more often or have some outbursts or something like that. But then, when you're a professional, you can't afford to make mistakes like that very often.
Yeah.
So it's important to understand that you can make mistakes, but recollect yourself.
What are you believing for this year, if ever? Because I know you said that you have to do day by day, but what are you believing for this year? I guess goals for this year. If you were to make one, if you were to make couple, you make goals, right? Do you
Of course.
discuss
You
them?
ask me, next year I'll be number one in the world. But no, I'm joking. Don't take that seriously, please. But of course, one of my goals is to join all the Grand Slams. So that's going to be difficult to maintain, of course, ranking, and then step by step go closer.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I want to qualify to the main draw, and then in between there's so many different things that I can say.
Yes.
Work on my technique, work on my fitness, and there's so many things that I can say. So in general, everything needs to be improved.